Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the 272nd and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one to finish things off, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the LA Chargers.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone.
Escapes the defender.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
On play action, Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
But you talk about the defense for these Chargers.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
7 yards there and a first down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On first down, Allen. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And once he's got the pocket there, trying to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Allen going to throw.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Option play. Here's Cook.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 10-yard line.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
They run it again with Cook. And down inside the 10 here before he's... around the 7. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen going to go on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Khalil Shakir, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 15. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
Now it's Herbert. That is caught. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
The Chargers at 11-5 on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47.
Let's go. Hey, go lion. 12. Set.
Herbert off of play action. Steps away to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Let's go. Crowd right.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
Ray.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Hold the trips right.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now 2nd and 9.
On play action, Allen
has his man. It's Shakir.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Allen off the play fake.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Go. Hey, ram.
Herbert just beat the play clock.
That one caught by Allen.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Fighting his way through contact. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that is incomplete here.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Caught by the tight end Ertz. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Crowd right.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Herbert now. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year.
And the Chargers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. He'll look down the field here for Kincaid.
And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? A gain of 37. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Allen. Flushed out right.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
56, 56. All 52.
And again, it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Hey, Ray.
Here's Herbert. Out to his left. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Hold the trips right.
On first and 10, Herbert. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Balin Tiger. 5'9", 5'9". 59, 59.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And he's got room. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Allen now looks to throw. It's complete to Cook. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Cook up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit, because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And now they'll throw with Allen.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Stephon Diggs, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Hey, Ram.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Ram.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. A false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. Second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the Bills' 18-yard line.
Go forward.
Now it's Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Crowd right.
Here's Herbert. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Hey, Ray. Hold the troops right.
They snap it to Herbert. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this strike. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, what are they, about 95% chance of winning it?
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. This is brought in at the 21. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Set.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Herbert changing things up.
Hey, ram.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Go. Home to trips right.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10 at the
21. Baylor Tiger.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. It's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To the air again, Herbert. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the fourth quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Slot man moves right. On second down, Cook. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll...